of PAR around Britain. Qualifying about to begin then. Of course, all the good laps have gone, but I'm back. I had to go and sort some stuff out, and it's raining. So yeah, I'm back, but we're back. We're in qualifying, and it's the same as normal for PAR. It looks as though it's going to be the first runners will get pole. Or the first runner will get pole. So we'll have one messed up grid. So we have. So we'll go through the championship in order of what's going on tonight, who's racing, who's not. So yeah. So tonight we have Archegaz, Simon Def, 2 Mercedes runners, with Will and Prodigy again not racing this weekend. So Zone Vortex has jumped in his seat after a pretty good reserve round. Actually, last weekend, if you weren't watching, last weekend's race actually got cancelled. We did qualifying, but then the race just really glitched out and just didn't want to start. Hopefully that's not going to happen tonight again. Throw Globe, Coffee Machine, Ferrari, and then StealthFx aside for McLaren, Dub Z and Mosmegan, Alpine, L Glasses and Alfie for Alpha Tauri, Aston Martin, Cosmic and Chazza Plays, Haas, Sonorius King and Ollie Flynn, Alfa Romeo, new driver, Captain McIntosh. For them, getting rid of their old driver because he doesn't turn up, but Captain McIntosh is in for Alfa Romeo, aka that's his Discord name. Oh, here you go, Alonso. For tonight, flatbread and reserve of Mr. Walney. It's actually sat P2 tonight. First race for him as well. So 2 reserve drivers in Walney and 2 reserve drivers in Walney and Zone Vortex, and 2 debut races for Walney and Gold Alonso. So welcome to them. Hopefully they can get off their weekend with a good result for them. So next round, I'm going to do this lovely thing with my mini-map. I love my mini-map. Really helps on my map, so it really helps. Someone's just gone quicker. I think it was Coffee Machine going 5th. But next round is one of the McLarens. And it's an out lap for side, so that's going to be nothing. One of the Hasses in the pit lane. And the Aston Martin of Chazza Plays starting a lap. And the Mercedes of Simon Def, I think that is, coming across the line to finish his lap. And he goes up to second to 41.5. So second on the front row is still up for grabs, people. So that's a brilliant lap from him, and he's goes up to third. StealthFx goes up to 8th. Next round is Dub Z, who is on an out lap. So it will be Anik Jawar next round. Not having a best of season, Anik Jawar. Obviously was in the top 5 last year, but he's got purple middle sector. So maybe something will come up here. Not having the best season. Obviously, he would want to stay in that top 5 this season again for a back-to-back top 5 in 2 seasons in a row. As he crosses the line and goes to second. So a brilliant lap from him. Zone Vortex. Where will he go? Will it be a good lap? No, it will not, as he spins before the line, and he'll just reverse over the line and put him 16th the quickest he can. A nice finish to the lap in some ways. but not the way you want it to be. Coffee machine looks to me not on a flying lap. Excuse me. It's going to blow over at times. So that's good for him. Side crosses the line then, gets his first lap on the board, and it will be a 10th place 41.9. And then a load bunch of people will come next, including Chazza Place, who goes up to second and beats Anik Jawar's lap for that spot. Only person yet to set lap is Rush Chimp in the Aston Martin. El Glass is sat in 7th, but next round should be Will. He is on a lap. Will sat 13th with a 42.8. I don't think it's going to implode the lap times. So I think it looked like it was a glitch of the thing, and it was actually 8. Starting lap. Excuse me, you might hear that a lot from me this week, tonight. I've had an awful cold. Missed a week of complete college. And I couldn't stream last night. That's why you had Alfie. And funny enough, you had Alfie, who is sat in... where is he? 12th. And Coffee sat in 8th, streaming last night. Helping me out a little bit. Thank you to those two. But they're going to here is Coffee now. About to finish his next lap. Where will he stick it? Will he improve is the main thing. Yes, he will. He gets up to 4th, so he splits where he was, 8th to 4th. Maybe next time it will be pole position. Rush Chimp starts his first lap of the qualifying session. Side goes 5th, 41.5. So it clearly is improve for everyone, nearly. Mercedes next, that would be Arjun. Nothing in there. And then next one round will be Will, who is actually... no, not retired. Flatbread's retired. He's lost it at the loop. So 13th the best for Flatbread. Next round will be Will, but Will looks like he could be diving into pits. No, he's not. He'll come around and finish that lap, and then it's the 2 Alfa Romeos next. Of Goat Alonso and Anik Jawar. Will, up to 4th place he goes, which was expected. Goat Alonso next round then. I've seen him in other leagues. He's pretty quick. This is 17th. It's not where he should be, but he's 13th only. Again, that's you can go a little bit quicker than that, I think. Rush Chimp retired in his first lap. He's lost it at Cops. And it will be a back row of the grid for Rush Chimp in the Aston Martin. Next round is Alfie K, who looks to me like he's starting a lap. So he's actually got intermediates. So I think we're going to get some intermediate runners here. There's Zone Vortex coming up on the intermediates. So I think people are now thinking it could be time for those intermediates. Coffee Machine coming back into the pit lane as someone else is coming round. It's Wolney. But he is not going to be setting a lap because I think that's a weird timing thing. As the pole sitter then comes on the intermediates and decides he wants to go and get another lap. The provisional pole runner feels like that's not going to be a good enough time. So the track is drying out. So he goes on a lap, and next should be Throne Globe in the Ferrari, but that's not going to be a lap 2 here. And I think we're starting to get to the end of the bunch, really. Next up is Will, who's sat in 4th, invalid lap time. So we're going to have a little break, and that's going to give us some time to hit some of the championship standings and constructor standings for drivers. So currently leading the championship by 7 points is Sonorius King. It will be 8 with the actually technically at the minute it's 8 points because we did get qualified done in France before the glitches and stuff came in France. We postponed the race till I think it will be the season break. Was Megan about to cross the line, but it's not going to be a lap, so we're going to go to Alfie K as next round. Trying to find out where he is. He is 14th and doesn't improve. Aston Martin of Goat Alonso next round doesn't improve. I think Zone Vortex is next. He's starting a lap. Followed by Dub Z starting a lap. El Glass, who's about to come round, starting a lap. So a lot of starting a lap runners now. Warney, he is on a lap. Goat Alonso disqualified for going the wrong way. That's bizarre. So Goat Alonso in his first race will be starting at the back. That'll be one for the chat in a minute. Actually, I'll go through chat. I'll go through Championship on the way to the grid. Grid. Throttle Globe, P5. He moves up to P5. Warney was actually P4 now, so Will's dropped down to 6th. I don't know if he's going to get a time or not to go out because he's done. The Will is done. He's the only one that's not retired that's done. Next round is the Mercedes of Simon starting a lap, and then it will be Anik Jawar in 3rd. Then Moz Megan, I would assume that's Moz Megan, who is on a lap. Moz Megan then crossing the line goes to 11th. Moz Megan then, obviously one of the top 5 drivers from last season, not having the best season. Only goes 5th fastest. And here comes Zone Vortex, who is on the intermediate tyres. It won't be a pole time, and it won't be it will be an improvement. He goes up to 17th. Ollie Flinker, I'd just say, is having a dreaded time starting P18. He shouldn't be at P18, because we're going to get a lot of people crossing the line now. Arj Kajer, everyone starting their laps. Really late crosses here. And that's it, I think. I don't think Throne Globe is going to get there to go again. So this will be Throne Globe's last lap. There we go. That's it. So a lot of people are done. So Norris can't have another chance, but he's actually improved and gone 3 attempts quicker. So that should be pole position realistically for Sonorius King. Next across the line is Simon. He's P9 currently, and he looks like he's 8 attempts quicker. So that could set him onto the front row of the grid here. Simon Def, what can he do here? And it will be a front row start for Simon Def. Improves. Great lap from the Mercedes driver. Can Mosmegan improve? I think he's next. From his 12th. No, he cannot. After that is Dub Z. Can he improve? No. Will Zone Vortex improve? No. Into the pit lane he goes. So I think it's Coffee Machine next. He's 6 tenths up. So again, this could be a front row start. If he can hook Club of Vale up quite nicely, and he looks like he has, will it be a front row for Coffee Machine? Yes, it will. Minute 40.4, and it could have been pole position. He nearly got pole position there. Arch Kajer doesn't improve. None of these guys are improving. That was very, very close to being pole position for Coffee. Side. 5th. Stealth Rex. Doesn't improve. And that's everybody. I think. Yeah, that's everybody. So now we're just sitting waiting, really, now for the thing to go. And there we go. So it's Sonorius King bagging himself for pole position by a 10th. I really thought Coffee Machine had that. Simon in 3rd with Chazza Players 4th. Side 5th, Anik JR 6th. Warney 7th on his debut. Good for him inside the top 10. Throne Globe 8th and Will 9th. Elglass is 10th. He's your top 10. And then you look at Dub Z, Mosmegan, Stealth Rex, RGK, Alfie K, Flatbread, Zone Vortex, Ollie Flynn, Rash Jib, and Goat Alonso, who got disqualified. So, the standings. Sonorius King leads the championship by 7 points through side. It actually will be 9 now, with Sonorius King getting both the pole position from France before the glitches came, and this one. So it's 9 points to Side and 10.5 to Chazza Plays, who's 4th. So basically, championship contenders are quite close with Coffee Machine in there as well. Alfie K is next up in 4th place with 22.5. So he's still in there, is Alfie K. Has to win the race or basically outscore Sonorius to be back up here close in there. So basically, anyone who wins now will be back up there, hopefully. Prodigy, not racing tonight. He's 5th, 24 points off. And then joint 6th is Coffee and L Glasses, 26 points off the lead. And 24 points. 23 points is Stealth Rex. In 8th, Moz Megan, 27 points off. In 9th, Rush Chimp and Kylie, 27.5. Both together, 27.5. Obviously, Rush Chimp Racing, Kylie, not tonight. Ollie Flynn, 29 points. Same Tick, who is now left PAR, actually. Throne Globe, 30 points. As we get rep start again, so it should be everybody intermediate tyres. Yep. We're going to get a rep start and wait formation lap then. Let's finish this. Tick left, Throne Globe, 29.5 off the lead. With Arj Kajer next. 30 points off the lead. 30.5 off the lead is Simon Deffer's teammate, with Will being next, 31.5. 33 points off the lead is Dub Z. And then 35 points and 35 points are the Dark Light and Anik Jawar. And then you get a whole bunch of standby drivers. Next up, Evo Monster 40. Who's left? 40. Combat Flipper 44. And then it's all everyone 50 points below that. So that's your lot at the minute. But the big news is 7 points, which will now be 9 points is the gap for Sonorius King. 9 points is what we're looking at then. For this. The Constructors' Championship looks like this. Haas lead McLaren by 6 points. 8 points behind is Aston Martin, and 8.5 points is Red Bull. So there is loads of battles on that. The top 4 teams separated by 8.5 points. 9. Excuse me. And then it's 20.5 points in 5th behind AlphaTauri. 24 points is behind Williams, and then 24.5 behind Mercedes. 36.5 behind a Ferrari. 32.5 are Alpine, and then 50 points are Alfa Romeo. So a lot of work for Alfa Romeo. It'll be very interesting to keep an eye on the Haas's, McLarens, Aston Martins and Red Bulls. But we look like we are going to get most people lining up at the back. Excuse me again. I'm going to be really struggling tomorrow with Viskov probably after this. But the game is the game. We're going to look at the back then to see Goat Alonso on his first race line up on the back of the grid as we look to get ready here for the British Grand Prix. Home races for a lot of these drivers. Bit of a hole we know because of the wait between the stream and the race, but it's lights out and away we go. And one of the Alpines there just bizarrely moves out the way. It's Dub Z. As we get going, it's a good start from Sonorius King. Simon Def gets a good start. It's a bit chaotic at the back, someone going deep, but it looks to me like everyone's clean. Will it be clean going into the loop? Yes, it will. No, it's not, because Rush Chimp is retired. Spoke too soon. Sonorius King leads the way, and as usual, so Rush Chimp is one of the commentator team. Anik Jawar's left the session. He's one of the commentator team, so we're going to try and get him in at the end of the first lap to come and join us. Simon Def though Coffee goes with me on Simon Def, but Simon Def manages to hold it off in the Mercedes. We're also going to try and get Anik Jawa back in. He's dropped 10 places off that start. I'm going to go and invite him in a minute, but Ollie Flynn is having a move at SideFx. There's some moves further back. There's 3 wide nearly. And Cops. Between Warney, Mosmegan and Will. It remains clean. Which is good. As Coffee Machine, though, looked to make a move on Simon Death for P2. Well, Sonoris is getting away a little bit here. Coffee Machine dives up the inside. Can he get it stuck? Ollie Finn's retired now. Something's happened on the straight. 2 retirements in the first lap. As we get us a virtual safety car and Coffee Machine diving in the pit lane, he gets a speeding penalty. While this is all happening, I can invite Anik Jawar back and invite... Oh, medium tyres for Coffee. Is it dried up? That is bold. That is really bold. That is really bold. There's some medium tyre runners. Have they pipped it to perfection with this VSC? And they're coming out as well. Or Coffee Machine is. He has got it perfect. Is it a full safety car though? No, it is a VSC. Severe penalty for SideFx for collision with Warney in the middle there. Problem is, Coffee Machine picked up a penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Let's have a look at chat on that start. It will dry up apparently, I've just been told on chat, as we get going again for this restart. Apparently Ollie Flynn got put in the wall by SideFx, so that will be one to be looked at by the stewards after the race. The question is, have these dry tyres, the dry tyre runners pulled too early, or have they got this to the head? We did say it was really close between Aston Martin, Haas, McLaren, Red Bull for that constructors fight. 8.5 the gap in constructors, and it is very close, and 2 drivers from those 4 teams have retired. On the first 3 laps, there was a spin for Dub Z there. The Dub Z there, who is on one of the dry tyre runners, sorry, Flatbread, sets a fastest lap of the race. As the McLarens are going side by side, Side and SideFx. So 2 very disappointed races as L Glasses goes for a move on Coffee Machine. Coffee Machine, one of the medium tyre runners who's really struggling, so maybe medium tyres, they've pipped a bit too early. L Glasses though, intermediates, passes Coffee as Warney goes for a move on Mosmegan then now. Warney debut race as a reserve, going for a move. Can they get it done? Got to keep an eye on Chazza plays in that battle for P2 as well. But Warney trying to attack, has to defend. There's some other moves in the middle there. Goat Alonso getting put through on Throne Globe. And he looks like he might attack Alfie K as well. He goes for the move up the inside into Club and Vale. Can he get it done? No, Alfie K go back at him. And can't get it done. There's a spinner at the back, I think, somewhere. It looks to me like it's Flatbread. It is Flatbread. But we're going to go back to this battle for P9 because it's heating up a little bit more. This is how Alfie K train at the minute. Round the outside goes Goat Alonso to become the inside at the loop. Gets the move done and he Throne Globe tries to stick in the nose in, but that's failed. So Anik Jawar Sticks the nose back round the outside as coffee machine on the mediums comes in again to change tyres. So, we are back. Sorry, I just had to go do something. Warney going a bit wide there. Might be put under pressure here from Will, who wants that place back for P6. Warney looked like he was going to put some pressure on side, which hasn't worked. There's some moves further up, actually. Chazza plays. Move on Simon. And I think Side got past Moss Megan there. And there's a yellow flag. It's actually Stealth Rex who's gone massively off. He was putting pressure on Will in that queue, and he's coming into the pit lane. Someone else is in as well. It's Alec Jawar. Excuse me. Maybe it has dried enough now, and they're wanting to put the mediums on. That's going to hurt Coffee, because he was on the mediums a second ago, and then stopped onto the inters. So that is really frustrating for him, but also good. Everything is starting to calm down a little bit. Yeah, they have gone medium tyres. So a few more people trying to sneak a cheeky one. As I am desperately trying. I'm not desperately trying. I'm trying to get Cosmic Rush Chimp to join us on comms tonight, as he's just retired, just so I can have a little bit of rest at some points for my throat. But we shall see. No, always say if you retire, come and join me. Cheeky one. We never have too many commentary people, but a move looks like it's going to be done here for Warney for P5 on his debut race. Down the inside at Stowe. Gets the move done. Can he get back on the exit? No, he can't. As we have the front runners coming in then. Second, third, fourth. All coming in to try the medium tyres. Will it work for them? So you should realistically see Sonorius King coming in next. Alfie K. Zone Vortex. Flatbread. All coming in as well for those medium tyres. So it will basically be a bundle of people coming in now. Alec Jawar is the next one in. Alec Jawar is the top medium runner. And got to keep an eye on him to see if he will jump the order a little bit. And here is Mr. Rush Chimp coming to join us for a bit of commentary duties. Let me just do the party audio. Coming up to join us for a bit of party as 7, 8, 9... who the front group came out, but Alec Jawar didn't really jump anyone from that pit stop. But the question is, surely Sonorius King will come now, seeing that Chazza Plays and Co have just come in. Warney should be coming in as well.
Finally working.
Hello, we can hear you.
Hello.
Hello. The question for me, what was that start? What was the incident with your start?
Basically, someone forced me off, and I was just an impending spin into the wall. I couldn't save it. That was that.
Coffee machine back in for his third pit stop of the race. Walney speeding in the pit lane 5 seconds. I was right. It looks like the top 6 will be coming in now. So Chazza Plays. Will he become the race leader? Maybe.
It's going to be close.
It will be close. No, the saying is not you doing any favours retiring in the Constructors' Championship. Can I just say, a bold-ass strategy there from Walney. Soft tyres.
Softs.
And Go Alonso as well. Bold
Maybe it's just to remove the penalty.
For this league. have gone for the soft tyres as SideFx does not get Sonorius King. Let's see then. So the top 4 stays the same. Warney, though, faster tyres is who we're going to watch because he's right on the back of someone there. El Glasses comes into the pits. Bit late for him to come in. Coffee Machine didn't really work out for those lap 2 pit stoppers for those dries under that VSC. But there could be a move coming in the minute for the lead. Yellow flag at the final corner. That looks to be Dub Z. SideFx going side by side with Sonorius King. Goes for a move on the run to Cops. They're still side by side. DRS enabled. While this is happening, as SideFx takes the lead on the mediums to Sonorius King's hards. Nice move.
Yeah, very good move. I think Sonorius just lacking the downforce with a wet setup now that they're in the dries, and SideFx is running away with it.
Did he go for a wet setup?
Yep.
Wow. So that could throw championship in the works as well. Simon Def has all of a sudden really come to life. He's just got past Sonorius King, and he is really hunting down the lead. So that could realistically be Sonorius King's race done. Lots of
as well.
in that midfield as well. Battle between.
Oh, flatbread spin.
Flatbread spin, and I think he's taking an Alfa Romeo with Alec Jaguar with him.
Yeah.
It looks like. Go Alonso getting a move on Will. Will and Go Alonso side by side. Excuse me, racing hard towards the loop. The faster tyre, Go Alonso at the loop. Tries the outside. Tries the better drive.
Oh.
Logged off really well. Walney gets past side. Walney, one of the, again, soft compound runner. Passes side. And now is hunting down the dry setup of Sonorius King.
Yeah, as you're speaking this, we got Go Alonso nearly goes side by side. Coming through now, right in the slipstream. And he's got the move nice and swiftly done.
Got the move nice and swiftly done. Has he though? Yes, he has. So a good move there from Go Alonso. I'm still going to stick with it because I feel like Will could come back at him with the DRS down to Stowe. But through Maggots, Beckett's and Chapel, had a better exits out of them. And clearly there'll be no move. But another yellow flag. And it's another McLaren. And it's another spin for SideFx. Fastest lap trading with Simon now taking one. And Warney gets it now. As Anik Jaywar goes for a move at SideFx at Stowe and gets the move done. So it brings him up a place. And a spinning Dub Z is getting lapped. Spinning Dub Z getting lapped. So not a great race for him.
Yeah.
As I was saying, 10-second time penalty, track limits Dub Z. So clearly Michael Massey did not like that one too much. As I was saying during the pre-race preview, 8.5 separates 4 Constructors' Championship teams, with being Haas leading. Haas, I think it was, I forgot the order exactly, but I know the 4 teams were Haas, was it McLaren? I can't remember 3 of the teams.
I'll have a look.
I've just got it now. Haas, McLaren, Aston Martin, Red Bull in that order. 8.5, and we still got 2 out of those 8 drivers. Towards the end of the race, I'll try and do some quick calculations to see what it would be like at the end of it, because that is a really captivating Constructors' Championship, it looks like. All around. Drivers, not so much, but Sonorius King, if he has got a wet setup on a dry track, that could lead a fatal error. It is 9 points for side. It does say 7, but we still... We did qualifying for France, which we need to add on, so we didn't do that, I don't think. Even though the race didn't happen. and obviously qualifying pole point for this race. So it is 9 points. And so he is not getting outscored by Side. He is only getting outscored by Chazza Plays at the minute of the major champ and Simon, but Simon isn't a major championship contender at the minute. He could become after this race. Again, I'll try and do some quick calculations, or I might chuck it to you. Chuck it to you, Russ. I might chuck it to you.
Okie.
I don't know just yet. Well, we'll do it right at the end. Right at the end of race. We'll do that right at the end. See what the championship would look like going into. I put the titles round 4 because we didn't do France, but technically it will be round 6, and then we'll go back to round 4 again during the season break after round 7. Bit confusing, I know. As Goat Alonso's putting some pressure here on Moz Megan into Club and Vale. Anik JY has left again. He's having a bit of
some connectivity issues.
Bit of connection problems, and I will just quickly invite him after this battle is done, so you can get back into this race. Oh, spinning there, and it's spinning of Goat Alonso, and that is a reset to track. I don't know if we're going to be lenient with him as late first race, but a reset to track is a reset to track whether you like it or not. And I hate to say it for him, that is a penalty point coming his way.
Not looking good for his first race. I was going to say that he was one of the big players actually from the start, gaining 12 positions from his DSQ in quali. But also, like, a big loss here would be Coffee Machine, down in 17th, who qualified right up there in P2, and it just hasn't gone his way.
Yeah, we were saying that 3 stops. He needs a safety car realistically to bunch the pack up. For him to have, for him to have any chance of a good result. So we've got this battle for the lead, really heating up 3 attempts. It has been a bit like that a little bit throughout the race, but it is now heating up a little bit. And that battle for P3 as well is also heating up, because you have Warney catching, but Side is also catching onto the back of Warney, which is helping him catch Norris as well. Side spins for the second time at Maggots Beckett's Chapel, but third altogether as Goat Alonso comes into the pit lane then. His soft tyre is clearly done. Warney should be expected soon on those soft tyres. Yellow flag set to 3 again. Stale corner, SideFx spin number 4.
Yeah.
Go Alonso then sets some medium tyres and drops all the way to P15. He's on the exit, it looks like, so I don't think he'll go P16.
Yeah.
But a lot of work to do to get back up the order. And bearing in mind, he was... Where was he? 7th?
Yeah.
That's a lot of places dropped. It's be interesting to see where Warney drops. He shouldn't drop that far. I would expect maybe probably about 10th, 9th, 10th is where he should be playing about. But not too far. Happiest team principal at the minute as we're about to hit halfway distance. Tough one to call.
Yeah.
SideFx.
I mean,
another spin, number 5, can I just say. Simon faster lap 31.4. I mean, Earl Glass just got past Flatbread as well. Tough one to call. Obviously, yourself will be happy with a win for Chazza Plays, but then yourself retiring means no points. Simon in 2nd, Ajkajet 14th. Maybe not. Ajkajet TP Mercedes, but happy for Simon for the podium. Floris King 3rd. Good for him. Happy for him. Teammate Ollie Finn 19th DNF. Not good. Warney 4th for Williams. Flatbread 13th. Not good. Flatbread's way. But Warney first race, he'll take it as a reserve as well. Maybe Williams will be happy with that. McLaren 5th and 16th. 5th, good result. 16th, nope. Mosmegan 6th and Dubsy 18th. Won't take that at all. Dubsy 18th, that behind. Mosmegan 6th, good return to him. For him.
Yes.
Myself, 7th and 9th.
I think Red Bull are going to be very happy. I mean,
Red Bull, I'll take a 7th. And a 9th.
I think we should talk about Zone Vortex actually, because quite a difficult quali, but got up to 9th, gained 8 positions. So it's done a really good job in this race.
We are actually really the closest they've been to start battling for that P3, but Warney still opens the pit lane on the softs. So it'll be Side versus Sonorius, and these are the top 2 in the championship, I do believe. So that should be starting to get very interesting. They are separated by 9 points, and they're together on track. Got to keep an eye out on Warney where he's coming out on track. We're still waiting for that first full safety car. We did have a VSC, but we're still waiting for that first full safety car. DRS for yellow flag again. I think it's SideFx spinning for about the 6th or 7th time, getting lapped now. Warney drops down to 11th, still not out the pit lane. He's coming out just 12th. 12th he's come out, so that's not a great strategy for him, but he's got enough time. And to be honest, maybe those medium tyres will come in for a second stop.
Yeah.
Maybe those people on the hards have got this strategy to perfection. I've lost count now. I think 8th for Side now, for Stealth. Spinning. His race is done. He's lapped as well. Staying with Dubsy. I think Coffee Machine as well is about to be the next on the laps list. So maybe his race will be done too. As we go for a move for P3, it is Side up the inside of Stow of Sonorius King, the 2 championship contenders. 7 points gap between them on the calendar, but 9 together with the points, with the 2 pole points from the last 2 rounds, as Side gets the move done. That could be crucial. It might only be 1 more point extra, but that could be crucial in multiple ways.
Yeah, very clean move.
Nice move down the inside at Stowe. Very good, very clean. We like to see it. Good move. Sonorius King, can he fight it back at Brooklands?
I think it would be a bit far back, and that downforce down the straight, he's, what is this, sitting duck, can't catch up.
Nope. Sonorius King then. No move for him. Chazza Place doing, can I just say, Chazza Place is doing an excellent job at the minute of keeping that gap far enough from a move. It was about 3/10, and now it's up to, oh, there's a spin, and it's actually one of the main runners. It's Mosmegan. He's got wing damage, end plate damage for Mosmegan. That should be either a pit stop. SideFx retired. Has he retired in a safe place, or is that a deliberate crash?
On track.
That's a deliberate retirement, so that would be a penalty point coming his way as well. Coffee Machine getting lapped. Drama. Simon into the pit lane. He was thinking maybe a safety car, maybe, or was he thinking
his tyres, maybe?
Tyres.
Going a bit off.
We'll see if Chazza Plays comes to the next lap. That could be important as well.
That also puts Sonorius right up there on the hard tyres.
Sonorius back to 3rd again. Mosmegan stayed out with that damage. He has got about 7 seconds to Zone Vortex to spare. Will moves up to P3 then from Simon's pit stop. Same with Mosmegan, Throne Globe. Will Zone Vortex join? No. He just has enough space just to come out ahead of Zone Vortex. A pair of medium tyres, Alfie K. So clearly it looks like 10, 11 laps maybe is what you can do on medium tyres. Because clearly, Mosmegan was, not Mosmegan, what's his face? I forgot his name, help me out. Simon just could not carry on 9 laps. So Chazza Plays has managed to do 1 extra. Side should take the net race lead, because I don't think he's going to last 20. The question is, how long can these hard tyres last? Will they last to the end as well, or will they be completely done?
Yeah, it's going to be a tough
And
order, really.
does come in, so we've got to keep an eye. There's no battles on track, so we're going to go straight to Mr. Simon Death to see where he's coming around the circuit, because that could be the net race win if the hard tyres have to stop.
Yeah, that's the funny thing for commentating. We don't know what the tyres are like. We'll just have to base it off.
So Side takes the race lead. Sonorius will take second. Chazza Plays is also in third. So Will should take P4. There's a yellow flag at Stowe. We'll go to that. Will Simon get the undercut done on Chazza Plays? No. Chazza Plays actually comes out ahead of Mosmegan. And that has not worked at all for Simon Death. I tried to mix the two of them, which didn't work. I'm completely done. This is awful. Chazza Plays gets out of Mosmegan. Mosmegan will fight him at Brooklands though with a bit of wing damage. So
side.
There's
Contact.
There's contact. Simon Death tries to stick in and loads in it around the outside. I thought that looked like Chazza Plays was spinning round and could have been dramatic completely. I think he managed to save it as they go side by side into cops. Simon's getting held up by Mosmegan. Mosmegan runs it deep with the wing damage. Zone Vortex gains about half a second from that, maybe even a second from the contact. So he's managed to get back to 5 temps. Maybe he will get that towards the end of the race. We've got to keep an eye on that. And can I just say, everybody's doing a spectacular job at not picking up track limits penalties.
Yeah, very good actually.
Very, very good. It is track limits. And the yellow flag earlier on, it looked like El Glass is blaming Warney for it, Stowe. But Warney gets past RGPJ, and we did actually get that on stream. But a good move down into Stowe. And Will left. No, Will. I'm stressing. My man.
No, Will.
Yes, Josh. Sorry. I'm stressing. If you don't know, Will is my driver. I am Red Bull TP. That is not good. Coffee Machine would be loving it. Yes, he's in P16, but his driver Throne Globe has just got up to P3.
Oh, Chazza Plays fallen down a lot, as we were saying that.
Chazza Plays,
where is he? P3, yeah.
That's only 5th.
Down to P5.
He's leader of the medium tyre runners that have to stop again, so it's not too bad.
Oh, yeah. Where is...
to us, I think Chazza Plays is going to get Will again with his AI.
Yeah, but... Oh... Yeah, easy. Gonna be a tough order to get to from Throwing Globe to Sonorous if that actually does happen in this race.
It looks like Will's actually completely buggered off EA. It could be another power cut again for him. Oh,
very
no.
Unlucky. The race was going so well as well.
That was going pretty well for us as well. I've messaged him in Red Bull chat, but I don't know. Oh, he's typing. Right, back to the race in hand. There's no battles on track, so I do have enough time to actually look at this and see what's going on. Zip Chazza Plays may catch up to Throne Globe as Orange Kajere jumps into the pit lane. So 16 laps. 16 laps is how many laps Orange Kajere did. So that's when we should see the front 3 coming in and Chazza Plays retaking the net race lead.
He's catching up quite quickly to Throwing Globe. As yellow sets 2. Don't know what that was about.
Oh, mate. Coffee Machine's retired. He looks like he's actually crashed it.
Yeah, crashed it. Safety car.
And it's a safety car. And I've got
interesting for the hard runners.
A Red Bull TP. That's going to work for the hard tyre runners. I've got some bad news for Red Bull TP.
Yes.
Basically, Will looks like he's done, and his PlayStation is fucking up so much, excuse my French, that he's handed in his submission to leave for the rest of the season.
Is Zone Vortex gonna be
He
a
has
good
said,
fit?
I am done. I cannot carry on racing with my PlayStation when it's not. I could barely get through qualifying. But the good news is, Will's leading.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
Oh.
He's not leading.
Tonight it's SideFx.
But back to the pit stop runners, and there's a few bold strategies in there. Sonorius gone medium tyres. Everyone else who's stopped gone soft. I think he's messed that up.
Yeah.
Walney stayed out. He wants track position. He thinks those medium tyres are going to last to the end. He wants track position. Same with Gold Alonso. Medium tyres wants track position. He says 8th place. And to be honest, it's actually worked out. I think Side and Sonoris are gone. Because Will is AI, so he's going to have a really poor start.
It's interesting. With 6 laps to go. I don't know how many racing laps. Maybe around 4 racing laps.
4 racing laps, yeah. I could see 4, maybe 2. I could see anywhere 4 or under. 3, I'll go in the middle. I'll say 3.
There we are.
Why did Side get his penalty? Because he's got a penalty, I've just seen.
Can I have a quick look?
Incidents.
I'll scroll down. For speeding in the pit lane.
5 seconds speeding in the pit lane. That is a penalty that can be removed if there is proof. If it was a glitch or someone pushed him, it can be a penalty removed to be aware of. But it is a fight. Oh, was that contact there from Sonorius King inside?
Little bit. It's very close to the rear wheel.
Very close to the rear wheel. A little bit. This could be interesting here then. In multiple ways. One, Will. He's going to give Walmy a bad start, so Sonorius' side should take off. Has Side bottled it with that penalty?
Are the softs going to be able to keep in for that many laps as well?
They should. They should keep in for that many laps. Because you're behind the safety car, so you're not going racing laps. So you're not taking as much tyre wear. So you should be able to save tyre wear and go. So all these laps we're doing behind safety car that you are... There's chaos.
Right, well...
Can I just say there's chaos?
AI
Sonorius King has lost a place to Will under AI. Was it a mistake from Sonorius, or was it a...
No, it's a Will, thing. I was watching along. It's just the game being the game.
Yeah. But to be honest, we could be going now. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going now. No, we're not.
Uh-oh.
I was thinking Dubsy is going to get, or whoever that is at the back is going to catch up to the back, and we could be going now.
Oh, we are.
We are. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 5 laps. None of us are right. Right then. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's get ready to race. Will it be Side? Will it be the massive underdog of Will? Will it be Sonorius? Will it be Walney? Will it be Throne Globe? Will it be another random one that I didn't mention? And there is penalties for Walney, Throne Globe for severe collision and Chazza plays as Side is gone.
I have no idea what happened there. We may have to go into theatre for that.
Will. Walney has left Throne Globe for dead, and now he's being put under pressure from Chazza plays. It looked like... Oh, Throne Globe has lost 2 places in one corner. Maybe he's picked up damage. There's a yellow flag in Sector 1. It looks okay. Maybe it's L glasses. I don't know. Yellow flag Sector 1. No, it's Flatbread. Flatbread at the back.
Yeah.
And one of the cars has gone massively off. Warney's passed Will for that podium place. So, sadly, it's no dramatic podium for me. Simon, yeah, I don't know why I'm getting excited over an AI overtake. So with penalties now, it's crazy. 5 seconds for Side, Walney, Throne Globe, Goat Alonso, Alfie K, 10 for Dub Z, and no track limits.
Impressive.
Going for a move on Goat Alonso. Slips in the slipstream. Medium tyres versus soft tyres. Goes for a move at Stowe down the inside. Gets it done. Chazza plays. Gets past Simon Def as well. And Warney is spun at Stowe. There looked to be a collision maybe. I don't know, but Warney's dropped down to 9th. That's his chance of a debut podium gone. Maybe a debut top 10 is still there. Because remember, you have the right to appeal any decisions the game gives you, especially those 5-second time penalties, as we don't know what went on. It could have been a crazy moment where it was someone else's fault, you had to react, you had no choice other to hit the person, which we might be able to get rid of the penalty for. But with the best battle at the minute is Zone Vortex versus Goat Alonso.
Yeah, up 13 places versus up 9 places. Both drivers done a very good job this weekend.
It looks like out of the minute, Snorris King is winning the race. But there is no challenge behind. Flatbread comes in for soft tyres to try and get fastest lap. As Will is dropping down to 14th. Sad Red Bull TP.
Oh,
but happy Red Bull TP, as we have a spinner L glasses in the background we just saw there. Happy Red Bull TP, as Zone Vortex has the inside of Goat Alonso at Stowe and gets to move 90 to go.
Good. Goat Alonso in the pits, strangely.
And picks up a 5-second penalty. Was it tyre wear?
That's what I was suggesting about the
tyre wear, 11 laps. Warney's not going to make it either. I don't think Walney, Alfie K, Will, or... Yeah, they won't make it.
Yeah, they're going to have to pit again, I think. Or they may hold it out to puncture range.
I actually think soft tyres could be in trouble as well.
Yeah.
There weren't as many laps under safety car as people thought.
That was my suspicion. So maybe Sonora's been on the mediums.
We've got another 2, 6. They would have to stop pressurising. Warney gets back past Zone Vortex. Clearly Zone Vortex is deciding actually I'm having to do a bit of tyre saving here.
And also Warney's 5-second penalty. So
yeah,
that's something to bear in mind.
Can I just say, StealthFx's retirement, 3 of the top 4 constructors have a driver retirement. That's something
very interesting.
Into. But we could see a change for the win. Oh, contact!
Oh!
Contact from Chazza Plays.
So close at the back, and he's going to actually get the run here on the start-finish straight.
medium tyres, soft tyres, surely a move will be coming at Brooklands. Could we see a new race leader? It might happen very quickly. I'm not getting the best camera angles. And my voice is gone. It's gone. Yeah, it's still here, but I'm coughing like crazy. Will we see a move coming the way of Chazza Plays?
Oh,
Yes,
side
we will.
by side. Lovely.
But there is damage. There is damage to Chazza Plays' side end pod wing. And look who's coming up close as well. Simon Deff. And look at the gap. 4.2 seconds. Maybe Side might win this race. Drama in the last 2 laps here at Silverstone. Will it be Side? Will it be Cosmic's Chazza Plays? Will it be Sonorius King? Will it be Simon Deff? A move looks like it's coming the way of Sonorius King on Chazza Plays. Maybe.
Oh,
maybe
Simon
not.
Deff. Oh.
Maybe it's the other way around. Maybe it's Simon Deff on Sonorius King. Maybe 2 attempts is all that's needed from Chazza Plays to for Side to gap that 5 seconds to take the race win. We're going to get a 1-lap shootout here to decide the race win in multiple ways.
It's so nearly there. Chazza Plays closing the gap a little bit, but SideFx is strong in that final sector.
Will it be a win for Side? Will it be for Chazza Plays? Will it be for Sonorius? I think Simon Deff is an outside shout and too far back. I think Sonorius is too far back at a move at Brooklands. So it will be between the McLaren of Side and the Aston Martin of Chazza Plays.
I'm sitting there looking at the screen going, come on!
And it is in the 5-second range now for Side. So Chazza Plays has to attack and has to push. But he's going to get a Sonorius King up his rear in a minute. Not like the way you're thinking, guys, if you're thinking like that. Not like that. In a racing terms. Through Maggots and Beckett's and Chapel we go. Up towards Stowe. It looks like it... It is going to be Side, who has dominated since that safety car restart. And will take a brilliant win. Maybe no punches as well. But through Club and Vale we go for the final time. Will it be Sonorius King looking for a move on Chazza Plays? No. But Side will cross the line to win. And there's drama at the back.
Oh, 3 abreast.
3 abreast the final corner. Moz Megan, Nick Simon. Throne Global finished 6th. Chazza Plays 2nd. Sonorius King 3rd, by the way. Sorry to those two, we missed it because we were looking at the battle for 4th, 5th and 6th. Moz Megan 4th, Simon 5th. Archie Kajer gets 6th. So very happy Archie Kajer Mercedes TP with 5th and 6th. Throne Globe 7th. Zone Vortex will finish 8th. Alec J1 9th. Warney, the first of the debutants, gets a top 10 finish. Alfie K 11th, Will 12th. Gold Alonso will get 13th, maybe 14th. Because of the penalty, it will be 14th because of the penalty. L Glasses will get 13th then. 14th for L Glasses, 13th for L Glasses, 14th Gold Alonso, 15th Lapbread, and 16th for the back will be Dub Z, who is lapped. But a good race. A good race, good dramatic finish. 9/10 separated that top 3 with those penalties. Moz Megan nicked P4 at the end. He'll be happy with that. I think Alpine TP of Mercedes TP of Archie Gel will be very happy with 5th and 6th. Them. Side. So Sonorius King finished. It was third, second. Third. Sonorius King finished 3rd, and Side finished 1st. First gets the 25 championship points. Who got fastest lap? L Glasses.
It was L Glasses.
25 points. 22 2, 5, 7 is 2 points. So those 2 pole, that's what it means. 2 pole position points for Sonorius King keeps him the championship lead. Those 2 championship points keeps the lead of the championship for him going into Saudi Arabia next weekend. That's what it will be. 2 points. Really, 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 really close. Chazza plays 8.5 himself off. Will cut the gap a little bit to Sonorius King. Because Sonorius King got 18 points. Chazza plays gets 20, 2 points. 8.5 will go to 6.5 with 2 points being to side. So that'll be really close as in Drivers' Championship concerns. Constructors-wise, no points for one driver of McLaren, Haas and Aston Martin. A first for the top 3 for one of the others. And Red Bull finished, I'd have to double check, I think it was, where was it, 12th and 8th? I want to say.
I think so.
12th and 8th. Let's have a look. Where's point system? Because I keep on forgetting the point system. Because if you score, you finish. Simple as. 12th and 8th. 13th for 8th. And 9 for 12th. 22. 22 points for Red Bull. Compared. So they outscored Aston Martin and Haas. But McLaren outscored everybody. So I think McLaren will take the Constructors' Championship lead.
Yes.
Because they outscored Haas by 6 points. They didn't by 6 points. They outscored it by, 7. So they will take the lead by 1. Aston Martin will close the gap, I think. And Red Bull will close the gap as well. So it'll be even tighter going into the next race. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the race. We'll see you back. I might. You don't know. We don't know what the road is going to be for streaming. Because obviously we had Alfie and Coffee streaming Friday night. And then obviously had me with the co-commentary / after race retirement interview of Cosmic Rust. So yeah, interesting. We don't know what we're going to see on Friday. I might let the other 2 do it again. I might do one of them and one of them me. I don't know yet. We shall see. Hope you guys enjoyed this weekend though. Back again with the double. Apologies for the France glitches, but we will hopefully get that done in pre-season. Not pre-season. Obviously not pre-season. We'll hopefully get that done in the season break. So then it won't be a season break for Tier 2. It'll just be straight back into the next round. A bit chaotic for them, but we like it. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that. We will see you back next weekend for Saudi Arabia. For round,
exciting.
Technically round 6, if you want to call it that. Round 5 for Tier 2. Round 6 for Tier 1, or just round 6 in general. But we'll see you then.